Is this glass half empty or half full? Who says it's actually half empty? Please put out your hand. Who says it's half full? The rest? Can you see that? The rest of you may be this, you know. Alright? These are just some of the things that I actually pick up. For those who are optimistic, he thinks that this is half full. At least you already achieved half, isn't it? And for those who are actually pessimistic, you will think this is half empty. Right? And for those of you that just now you did not put up your hand, maybe are you a physicist? Are you trying to analyze? Maybe on top is the gas, the bottom is liquid. You cannot decide. You're still thinking, you still analyze. How well did you do? What do you not do well? You still have to analyze. Or maybe some of you could be a little bit skeptical. Whether are you still believing in the product that we are selling? Right? Be it what you call protections, be it savings plan. And you ask, is this really water? Right? Are you skeptical about what we are doing? And the last one, to be sarcastic, to be cynical about, is this even water? So, my question to you again, is this half empty or half full?
Half full.
Is this half empty or half full? Half full. Right? But I want you to think about the right question to be asked is that, how can we fill up the entire glass of water? Don't you want that? For those of you that you have achieved half, you think about how can you achieve more. For those of you for the first 6 months, you're already half, you already full up all the glass. What should you think of? Get another glass. Get another bigger jar. Am I right to say that? Have a bigger goal in the next 6 months. For those of you who have not achieved half, let's think about how can you do more. What are your desires? Just now Mr. mentioned about the desire and the courage. How can you achieve more in the second half of this year? It is a desire and action for us to really fill up this half of the water. The second question that I'm going to ask you is that, is the length of a day today same as it was in the past? You know that every day we have 24 hours, isn't it? Is the 24 hours today same as it in the past? Many years ago, is it the same? We always say change is the only constant, isn't it? But there are certain things that will continue to be the same. Like what? Time is the same. Right? But think carefully, is the length of a day really same as it was in the past? With the evolutions of technology, how many of you really using hand and wash your clothes in your lifetime? Have you all tried or not? How long does it take? Long, isn't it? That's why there's this invention of washing machine, right? Right? How many of you have cooked the rice using this method? Charcoal, firewood. How many of you? No. You were born with this technology, rice cooker. Right? What else? Doing dishes. Right? Now we have what? A dishwasher, right? Can you ever imagine before all this invention, we had to spend a lot of time doing all this chore? But with the time that you save with this technology, what do you do with the extra time? Tell yourself, be honest, what do you do with the extra time? Some of you are not all, some of you will do this, isn't it? Correct? Instead of the time that you save doing something productive, but you're spending time looking at your mobile phone. Right? That's the advancement of the technology. But today, I just want to highlight and remind you, with this advancement, even though when you scroll your handphone, you can make full use of it. Why? You can go to the HLA ECRM. Right? The ECRM, do you know about ECRM? How many of you have not used or have not heard about ECRM? Please put out your hand. It should not be from this group, isn't it? I think you are familiar with this ECRM because you send e-doc, you check your status. Right? But there are also some other functions that you can use. E-share. Right? The materials that we already developed, you can share in your social media. right? And we also have these functions called filter. If you run out of idea who should you actually meet, look at all your clientele. This is ECRM because it actually helps you to manage your client, your personal client. You can take a look at who have in your policy that have not done nomination. Right? When you click into this filter, there's this yes or no nomination. For example, just for example, no. All the list of your clients that have not done nomination, look for them. Visit them, connect with them again. Right? And for those of them have already done nomination, yes. Right? Is it okay for you to go back to revisit whether are they going to change the nomination? Yes, isn't it? It can happen. And all this, it is actually in the ECRM. Right? It depends on whether, when you're scrolling down with the time that you have, think about how can you capitalize on this time. Right? So my point to you is actually, time and leads are gold for you. But it will not turn out like that. You have to dig, you have to work on it. Alright? And the third question is that, because in one of the planning later on, it is also important for us to do. I think we already mentioned, we sell more. How can we sell more? The first lever, to recruit more, isn't it? Let's take a look at, in HLA, how many streams of income do we provide? The first one, what do you get immediately when you sell the case? There are 4 streams of income, by the way. The first stream of income is first year commission. First year, and you sell the case approved, you got your first year commission, isn't it? That is your first stream of income. How about the second stream of income? Before renewal? Oh, up to 25%, huh? Your second stream of income is a bonus, isn't it? Correct? Your bonuses is and your second stream of income. And these bonuses, you have monthly bonuses, you have quarterly bonuses, you have yearly bonuses. This is the second stream of income. And the third stream of income there, it comes as a renewal. 6 years renewal. Is it important for you to collect your renewal premium or not? Yes or no? Yes, because you pay up to 6 years. And that is your renewal residual income. Alright? And the last one. What is the last stream of income? Anyone? Recruitment. Correct or not? Alright? Recruitment, we have AGA program, we have associate recruiter program, so on and so forth. So at any one point of time, all of us here are really earning this 4th stream of income. Is that all? Is that all? No. We still have tricks and gadgets, isn't it? True or not? Here we are talking about honor assurance and we are providing these 4 streams of income. Alright. Let's take an example. As a new recruit, what will be their income like? In the first year, we don't talk about very long time. First year, just first 12 months. How much will they earn? If you have to compare someone that will do 2 appointments a day, is 2 appointments a day something very difficult to do? Is it something reasonable? Possible, isn't it? Only 2 appointments a day. 10 appointments a week, and we take a lower closing ratio, only 10% closing ratio. Right? And the average pay size is also lower than our average. Right? Only 4,200, that means 350 a month. As compared to the new recruit, if you want to push him a little bit further, just by 1 extra appointment, 3 appointments a day, 15th appointment a week, also the same, 10% closing ratio, with slightly higher, just about a basic, our average case size. Our average case size is about 5,003. Right, so this is 5,000, slightly lower. Right? Let's take a look. What will be the income like in the very first year? Right? So in these 2 appointments a day, this will be their result. Yearly will be 210 FYP. Year 1 income, first year commission, 50,400. Rising star, you know that this rising star is a new agent as it comes in. First year we'll give them up to 5%. to the new recruit, 10,080. The third one, special production bonus, up to 4%. EFTA, they come in here as a full-time, right? They will get 6,000, right? And in total, they will get 6,212. Where on earth that any one of fresh graduates come in earning 6,000 a month, right? And not only that, you have 1 unit of iPad, you have 2 tickets to Bangkok, you have 1 ticket to Osaka, right? And just by 1 extra appointment a day, 3 appointments a day that we are talking about, extra just 1. Total 1 year will be 360,000, right? 72 cases. And this is their first year income. 5-figure monthly income. 5-figure, 11,400. And just by additional 1 appointment, which is 3 appointments a day, 15 appointments a week. Plus 1 unit iPad, 2 tickets to Bangkok, and 1 ticket to Milan. Isn't that fantastic? Isn't that a career that you should really share and get people to join us? Yes or no?
Yes.
Right? And this is only first year. If you look at overall total, if you continue to just do appointment and 10% active, what they call closing ratio, in 6 years altogether, he would have actually earned the very first 1 million in his life. And by just 3 appointments a day, we would already earn 2 million in these 6 years. And this is the career and this is the company that we're talking about. Alright? So, in short, we always talk about, there are 3 types of career that we are always talking about, isn't it? Right? What is the most popular type of career now today? What's the most popular type of career, business that we talked about today? A business that, harming others for personal gain. A lot of scammers. Every day, you look at a lot of scammers. You wouldn't know who are these people. Right? I was sitting next to what they call a leader with a multi-million-dollar agency. At this age, she still got scammed. Right? Scammer everywhere. But if you look at scammer, they also go by what? Right? It go by activity, isn't it? It is the activity, right? It cannot scam you. What do you do when you actually look at this scammer? If you know that you will just report, isn't it? Right? You just ignore, right? But they continue to do because they have more activities. Right? So the first type of career that we talk about is harming others for personal gain. The second type of that is what? Sacrificing oneself for others. Right? People like firefighter, people like doing a lot of charity. Right? But we are so wonderful that we are in a career now. Mutual benefits for others and ourselves. And we already showed you, right? It is very possible that for someone that we 2 appointments a day, continue for 6 years, they will have earned their first million. And those circle that we can control is circle of influence. So in order for us to really focus on is actually the area, the circle that actually provides a proactive focus. Positive energy that enlarge the circle of influence. If you continue to do that, that means whatever happening outside this circle of concern is no longer your concern. But if you continue to have it over concerned about the circle of concern, right, then it will detour you from paying the right attention to where you can control. Alright? So lastly, it is your choice. Right? So even though you did not start the half a year, let's remember, finish strong. And do something now that your future self will thank you for. That's important, isn't it? I think you should actually thank yourself and the leader, the person that recruited you here to this career. Because of the decision that you made years ago. Am I right to say that? Right? You should thank that decision. And again, do something now in these 6 months Right? That when it comes in future, or probably nearer will be July and August when you receive your bonus, then you thank yourself. So do something now. Alright? And we always say, 人因梦想而伟大. Is that right? People become great because of the dream, because they can think big. Alright? But what is the next one? What is the next phrase? 第二句是什么？第二句是什么？单单梦想可以吗？ With only dreams? Sure. But we will look at the second part, isn't it? The second part we talked about what? People become extraordinary when you are working on your dreams. And the key here in the remaining 6 months is actually taking massive action so that you'll be able to achieve the massive result and finish strong. So with that, I end my session. Thank you.